Hello, humans of the internet. Welcome back to our Gallant Horde game. We are playing the Tiefling's Amulet, and these 6 lovely people are attempting to recover a stolen amulet for one Karnon Scaramir, because I couldn't resist bringing him back, because he's great. He's so much fun to play. So they have traced the thieving of said amulet to an apothecary store called the Shadow Glass Apothecary. They've had a chat and a snoop around. They have not managed to locate the amulet, but maybe they've gotten some more information. Away we go. We have regrouped in front of the store. What would you like to do?
Sit rep. Everybody share knowledge.
Okay.
Let's do this not directly in front of the store. Maybe just a couple houses down first.
Yeah, why don't we go
You're
into
just standing in front of the store talking about this now.
a shady tavern?
We go to an isolated alleyway and we just cast exposition, and everybody's aware.
Everyone's caught up. Excellent.
Yeah.
Love it.
Mayhem was not paying attention.
That's fine. That's normal.
He does.
All right. So what are you doing next?
I vote for not paying for it because they're thieves.
Yeah. I mean,
and I'm here to make money, not spend money.
Yeah, but we'll get money
we would
back.
Still make money.
Yeah.
We all pitched in 20 gold. We'd still all make 30.
No deal. I'm not pitching in on that.
Well,
I hate to side with Axel on this one, but I'm not down to give any money to those kind of people.
Oh no, I do not want to. I'm putting it forward as an option. I would,
like I said, that's
much rather get it without paying.
Now, you all who went inside said he is alone, right?
I'm sure it would not be for long if we tried to steal.
No, but I mean, we can overtake him, tie him up. Oh, well, you would know him and he'd know you, so maybe not.
No, but on the other hand, since the amulet is probably not here, and now he's curious about it, he will probably go check it out. We only have one person to follow.
He did say it might just be there next time we walk in. I do not know what the time frame he had for that was.
Either he has a way of communicating outside without leaving, in which case the amulet is going to come to us, or he gets out of the store probably to get there specifically. Follow him.
Well, so that means we stake out this place? Because there's an easy way for him to leave out the back.
I'm pretty comfortable with shadows.
He's probably leaving out the back door as we speak.
I didn't think about that. Should one of us go look? Quickly?
Siren goes.
I recommend against myself. I was a picklock, not a sneak thief.
Those who've been seen by the guy should definitely not be the ones to go.
Yeah.
Siren will go. He'll turn on his heel and go. He moves at 40.
Okay. So where are you going? To the back?
On the back. Yeah. To see if Valen's doing a runner.
Make a...
Or maybe doing a lurching. Maybe he lurches quickly.
Perception check, please.
Kind of give me better at perception, you.
Quick question. Did you relock the door that you unlocked?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. Just making sure. Please continue.
Why would we not? That would...
Of course.
No, that's why I was saying we leave it as
left things the way they were, yeah.
Yeah. Got the spinning wheel of death.
Okay. In the meantime, while Siren watches the back door, what are the rest of you doing?
So is that the plan? Watch him, see if somebody comes or if he leaves, and then follow?
Yeah, if he leaves, we follow him because that's going to be the secondary location, right?
Yeah. I just want to make sure we're all on the same page before I run off to go see what's taking Siren so long. And then I will go see where Siren is.
Okay. So Siren and Elzarin are at the back. The other 4 are at the front. What are you doing?
In some
We were
alleyway.
Yeah, some alleyway. I think I
Okay.
would be trying to sneak towards the back, not so much like they're more just like walking normal. I think Jaya would try and be sneaky.
Can I get all of you just to roll me a real quick?
Conspicuity save.
No.
Will saves all of you.
Just roll me an intelligence check, all of you.
A
Very quickly.
mining lore.
Would this be
That's-
to recall knowledge, or is this for something else?
It is to recall knowledge, yes. So if you have a thing for that, then you may use it.
Indeed, I do.
9.
21.
15.
So let me see if I can apply them.
13.
So 21 is the highest so far. That's Axel.
Mhm.
Axel, you clearly remember Kanan saying that he frequently sees people go in and then not come out, and then go in again.
Yep.
Just gonna put that out there.
Yep.
Mhm.
I reckon there's still a secret passageway that we haven't found.
Are we? Like, is this everybody?
back
Are we
back
together?
door.
Hmm. But you
That
told us
means-
there were 2 doors in his place, right? But you didn't get to see them. Only Bart did.
Yes.
Okay. Well, maybe one of those goes, somewhere more important.
Siren, can you give me your perception number yet?
You're muted, by the way.
You are muted.
18.
Okay. You don't see anyone
I
leave
just-
through that door.
Hmm.
Yeah, I just rolled it manually because I had to log out and come back in again. So I'm just jumping back in now.
All good. But yeah, no, there's no one coming out of there in the time that you are there.
Should we head back in and, have a surprise visit? If he's not there, we can dig deeper.
We could take the back way in, see if we can be sneaky.
You'd think if he's left the building, the front door would be locked. That would be a good way of indicating maybe if he's still in there. Because he wouldn't leave his shop unattended and unlocked, surely.
Agreed. Worth a try.
Hmm.
Can you see the front of the shop from where you are? You're all tucked in an alley, right?
I'd say we'd be watching carefully what's sort of going on, but we're just not standing right outside the front of the store having a
Yeah.
conversation about it.
Hmm.
Okay.
Hmm.
What are you doing?
Yeah, he hasn't seen me yet, so I could go and talk shit about stuff if he's still there.
Talk shit about stuff.
While we go in the back.
Sure.
And that
Would
way,
be
if he
worthwhile.
closed shop and he's not there, you join us in the back then.
Or at least try and find the way out.
Hmm.
To the back.
Hmm.
To the
Okay.
front!
So Axel is
Through
going
the
into the shop.
door.
Everyone else is going around to the house at the back. Is that
Mhm.
what I'm understanding?
Yep.
Awesome.
Hmm.
Unless
Just
Axel
leave the
wants
squishy.
backup.
Just leave the squishy bard by himself. It's all good.
It'll be great.
I can go with you if you want.
Yeah, that sounds good.
I'll be quiet. No
Okay.
singing this
So
time.
Elzarin and Axel are going into the shop, and the rest of you are going to the house at the back. Cool.
Mhm.
Elzarin and Axel. You walk in. The same.
So the door is
Discordant-
unlocked.
The door is unlocked. The same discordant dingle-de-dingle happens. He is still standing behind the counter. He looks up as you enter and he goes, "Ah, some new customers. How delicious.
Hello.
Is there anything in particular I can help you with?"
I just wanted to tell you about my show that's happening tonight at the what's it called, the Gilded Dragon. I'm a traveling bard, and my friend Aralia, she's singing there, and I'm going to be playing backup, and just canvassing the neighborhood, like just spreading the good word. I didn't have time to make posters, because and the posters are expensive, and my bar tabs run like $100 a night anyway, and then people just screw up the posters. I feel it's much more personal to talk about the show, and this is my guitar, and Axel's.
He glances at the guitar and then he takes another look and he goes, "My, what an interesting instrument.
Oh yeah, it's rad.
I have never
But-
seen anything like it before."
Well, you're gonna have to come to the Gilded Dragon tonight, to hear it, because I'm not gonna. I'm sorry.
Is it magical?
No, but I'm pretty magical. People say I've got a magical personality,
I'm
it's
sure
how
they...
I connect with people. But it's music you've never heard of. Can be a bit heavy, can be a bit screamy. Aralia's just totally rad. She can sing almost as good as me, but I let her do her thing, because I just stick to playing the guitar. Yeah, man.
So you're just
do you reckon you want to?
advertising your show. You
He'll
work
pick up
for-
a vial or something and goes, "What's this do?"
Do me a favor, because I have a spreadsheet for this. And roll me...
Roll for bullshit.
Pretty much.
That should
As
be a
we're all
skill somewhere.
trying to sneaky open the door and trying to be stealthy in the
I
back.
wouldn't put it
Roll
past Jax to
me-
have a bullshit spreadsheet.
Just a d20. Just a d20.
That's a net one. Oh,
He glances at it and he goes, "Ah, yes, the Whispering Mist.
Whispering Mist.
Yes, if you read the label, I assume you can read."
Oh, I can read, but who's got time? I was elected to lead, not to read. I'm still a little bit drunk.
Do you wish to purchase the Whispering Mist?
No, if you recall, I asked what it does.
It whispers.
Cool, man. How much is it?
For you, a very special deal. 5 gold pieces.
5 gold pieces. I'll see. He'll put it back, and he'll pick up another vial and go, "What's this do?" At any point, you can stop this diversion, but Axel would.
I'm gonna make you roll another d20 for me.
Axel would keep this going as long as he thought it would take.
I know, but it's fun to make you do the things because
14.
14. What is happening?
I don't know, man. I don't know
I
what's
don't know
happening.
either. So the one you are holding is like a vial of, it's just glowing. And he peers at it and he goes, "Ah, yes. This is a vial of the residual glow of ghosts."
Ooh. What does that mean?
Looks pretty.
How much?
4 gold.
4 gold. How about 6 gold for the Whispering Mist and the ghosts?
How about 9 gold for the Whispering Mists and the Ghost?
Well, that's not a deal. That's just the price.
Exactly.
I was told you were the sort of guy that haggles.
Really? And who told you that?
This guy called Jim Bob, Jack Bob Jim.
That sounds like a made-up name.
That's what I said to him when he told me his name.
All names are made up.
Well, you can tell your friend Jiminy Jack Bob Jim that he is misinformed.
Okay. Well, in that case, no sale. Axel puts them both back.
Best of
So
luck.
you're going to come to my show?
I shall see how busy I am.
Surely you can't be that busy. Look at this place.
Surprised.
Well, did you want to do anything in here, compatriot of mine?
He has his hand up.
Yeah, no. Oh no, I just was because I was like, while you're doing that, I will try to stay barely in his peripheral vision, but sometimes all the time looking at stuff and kind of looking over counters or just trying to keep his attention a little divided, but not doing anything overtly aggressive.
Cool.
Oh, but if asked, I was like, what else do you sell here besides those little vials?
Oh, we sell all manner of things. Potions, magical components.
What kind of potions?
What sort of thing are you interested in?
Well, I just reach into one of my pockets and pull like a little healing potion. Like nothing terribly weird. I just,
Well, we have
certain lines
several of
will work.
those.
Mm-hmm.
Have various other bits and pieces that will give you temporary ability to do certain things. You know, jump, see really well, go invisible if that's your thing.
Ooh. I could
Axel's going to
use
pick up
a-
the ghost one again and go, "This has got ghosts in it, dude."
That's ghost.
Well,
Like he's just all like, whoa.
it's the residual energy glow from ghosts, yes.
So it's part ghost.
In a manner of speaking.
That's pretty neat. We'll just
Is
keep
it a
talking.
partygeist?
All right, now we're going to move to the other group. What are you doing while these two fucklechucks are?
So we are at the back,
Indeed.
Mhm.
trying to get in.
Trying to be
Siren
sneaky.
will kind of replay the steps that Alzarin himself took. Get to the
Okay.
door.
You will need
Look-
to
look, unlock
re-unlock
the
the
door.
door with your thieves' tools.
Okay. Yeah. Unless anyone else wants to have a go. The door is locked.
guess
We
I'll
require
follow.
tools. Okay. Oh yeah, I got these two. 18.
It's a simple enough door.
Nice.
So you open the door, you go into the house. It is still empty.
Head to the back door that we found with the curtain. Pull it across. I'll let people will indicate the scuff marks to show that the door's been used frequently.
As you are doing
Thank you.
that, can I get a perception check from all of you, please?
Yes.
All of us.
Even us in
No,
this.
the
Even
people
us?
in
Okay.
the empty house, not the people who are currently distracting the shopkeeper with
22.
their nonsense. 22?
10.
My perception go.
I'm like, Jaya has playing with mayhem with her tail. She's
Yes.
like, she's totally not
Distracted.
even like, yeah.
23.
23? Siren?
The
You
little
just
blue
had
dice
one
is
up.
rolling.
Well, with the 22 and a 23,
22.
you definitely... Okay, all three of you, not so much Jaya. You hear voices coming from one of the rooms in the house, kind of off to the side. It's on the ground floor, but like off to the side. You did not hear anyone come into this. Like you did not see anyone go into or out of the house. You didn't hear the door open, but you hear voices starting to come from one of the other rooms. They're too distant for you to hear what they're saying, but there are definitely two people, at least two people, and they're talking to each other.
Behind the wall? Like behind the
No.
door.
So you're
In this
at this
space.
door
Okay.
that is in the wall between the
Yep.
shop and this house. These
Yep.
voices are coming from one of the rooms in the house.
Oh.
Okay.
What are you doing?
Can I try to get closer under the guise of shadow and try to a little better? I'm good with
I
shadows.
didn't hear
usually.
that. Sorry. Can you say that again?
Can I get a little bit closer using as much shadow as I can, try to like my ear?
Sure. They are definitely moving towards you, but sure, you can do
Oh.
that.
Oh,
Look to
is
find
there-
cover in the room if we can.
Mhm.
There
Yes.
is nothing in this room. There are empty rooms.
Is there another room away from where the voices are coming from? Okay.
Yep.
So try and sneak that
Try
way.
and slip in there.
Yeah.
Okay. Can I get
Anyone is-
stealth checks from all of you, please?
Yes.
Do the doors open out or in? Like that we hear the voices from?
I'm gonna use my Twitch inspiration.
They would open into the rooms,
That's even worse.
Okay.
so away from you.
Okay. I will join them in stealthing and see how this
Cool.
goes.
So give me your stealth numbers, please.
6.
21.
12.
6.
Probably not. Oh, hey. Dirty 20.
Wow.
You want Mayhem to roll
What-
separately or just
What
move
was
with
yours,
Siren?
Jaya?
12.
Okay. Yep.
My
Roll for
tail's out.
mayhem as well, please.
Stealth. Oh, okay. He's surprisingly stealthy. Who's a good panda?
That's panda.
Okay. Sorry, I just have to roll some perception.
You sure you can beat a 6?
I got 26. So Mayhem only beat you by 20.
Cool.
Mayhem is smaller,
All right.
okay?
You
Yeah.
hear
Yeah, smaller.
a voice that a male voice, and then a like. Oh no, she's a lady person. So a male voice and a female voice, kind of approaching, and they're kind of just talking shit, and then one of them goes, "Hey, hang on, did you hear that?" And the woman goes, "Ugh, you're always seeing things in the shadows and hearing stuff," and the male voice is like, "Look, that's literally my job. That's what I do. You hit the things, I find the things. That's how this works. So can you trust me that there's something to find?" And you hear like a clanging noise, like someone putting a very large sword on armor. Ka-dunk! And she goes, "Fine, point me in the direction of the thing to hit." What are you doing? You're now
Shield
in
and-
another empty room.
Shield and sword out.
Mm-hmm.
And
And
Can we
Everett
use the
hears this, right?
door frame of the empty room as cover? Or partial
Yeah.
cover?
Yeah,
Okay.
you can try.
Yep. I will try.
You hear footsteps coming closer to where you're hiding. And they pause, and this is clearly the sound of someone listening. And then the female goes, "Are you sure? Because I don't hear anything." And the male goes, "Will you be quiet so I can listen?" Can you all make another stealth roll, please?
Uh-oh. I only did that well because I rolled an 18 on the die.
24.
25.
12.
Siren? Oh, that face though. Magnus?
24.
Okay. Siren?
You're muted.
Spinning
muted.
wheel of...
Only so that you don't hear me swearing and then we get banned or something.
Because we never
clicked
swear
on
on the stream.
Yeah, I clicked on stealth and it rolled dream law. I was like, that's not useful. Thanks, UI.
Hey,
This does
remember
not like-
when Hero Labs used to roll really well for me? Those
Yeah.
were good days.
Yes,
It's
yes,
never-
I
it
do.
never
What
rolls
have you
well for
got,
me.
Siren? Because it's not hard.
It's still
still going?
giving me the yeah.
Man, you have the worst luck with that thing.
I do not enjoy this interface. I'm sure everyone else likes it. To speed it up though, +8. It would be a 17 + 8 on the die would be what, 25, and for Mayhem he's +7 as well. He would be a 9.
I rolled a whopping a 9.
Mm.
A 9 for the panda. Yeah, he rolled a
Oh,
natural.
no.
Or does Twitch inspiration count for familiars?
Yeah, you can use your Twitch.
I'll use
inspiration
Twitch.
for-
A 16.
Okay, I rolled a whopping 11 for perception from
Ooh.
a character who's designed for perception, so that was great. There's a long pause, and then you hear him go, "I thought I heard some claws, but maybe it's just rats or something." And the female, you hear like the clunk, like, and she's like, "You know there are no rats here. Ari takes care of that. But anyway, we should get inside because he gets twitchy when you don't bring the stuff fast enough." And then you hear the door open between the two spaces and then close again.
Is there any way we can sneakily peek and get an eyeball on these two?
You can try. I'm gonna need another stealth roll though.
I don't trust the interface. I won't. It'll slow up the
Alright.
game.
I will, because she's like that. 16.
Okay. Can you roll perception as well, please?
Everybody?
No, just Jaya. She's the one looking.
No, I'm going to use Twitch Inspiration on this one, though, because I rolled in that one, and I don't want to roll in that one. So 14. Not much better, but a little bit.
Okay, you catch a glimpse of them as they move through the door, and what you see is a very kind of skinny, very blonde human male who looks probably not older than 18, 19. He is completely covered in like it's armor, but it doesn't just look like armor. You never met Nyx, but it's that kind of vibe. It's very silver and chromy and like kind of techy rather than traditional fantasy armor. And next to him is a very large woman who like is at least a head taller than him, with spiky black hair. And she is dressed in mostly like furs and stuff, and she has a big fucking bastard sword resting on her shoulder. And they disappear through the door, and the door closes behind them.
Okay, this is the people. I think they have the item.
Axel and Elzarin,
We should follow through.
from your side, you hear like an argument, but it's the kind of argument of people who work together and are very used to arguing with each other. Like it's that kind of almost comfortable, you know, it can't be rats. Ari takes care of the rats. Look, Ari, kind of, and then the curtain is flung aside, and you see these two individuals walk in. The man leads, and he's carrying a box. And Valen turns and he goes, "Ah, you have brought my item. I do wish you luck for your show, but I have business to attend to. So, if you're not planning on buying anything, perhaps you should."
That invisibility potion.
What?
Oh, I was gonna say that. I was gonna say the invisibility potion. How much was that? You were just about to talk price when those
100
guys
gold
showed up.
pieces for the invisibility potion.
And you can't see it in your heart to haggle, maybe even a little bit.
Not at the moment. I have business to attend to.
What about selling stuff? And I pull out a few gemstones that I have. Like, you're making it obvious that I have more in there. Like, is there any kind of trade maybe we could talk about otherwise?
A moment. And he turns to the two of them and he goes, "Can you just wait in one of the back rooms and I will be with you shortly. Let me deal with this customer first." And the man kind of just turns and leaves, and the woman is like, and then she follows as well. Yes, Axel.
Axel's going to be like, can I go and tell them about my show?
No
Do you want to see a
customers are
magic
allowed
trick?
in the back. They've left. They've gone.
Okay.
Elzarin. He looks at these
Yes.
gems and he goes, "These are nice gems. They're just gems, though, right?"
Well, I mean, they're right from the earth. Unpolished, uncut, untraceable.
Where would a man like you acquire such things?
I mean,
We got paid them for a gig that I played.
good call. Yes, we definitely did not do anything that would require the City Watch's attention to acquire them at all. Nope, we didn't do that.
Excellent. What gems
See,
do you have on you, and how much are they worth? Because I know that you know, but Jax doesn't know.
Right, go ahead, Axel. What are you gonna say?
I was going to say, unlike my manager here, when I get the gems, I convert them into money because they're easier. Like money's easier to trade with, and people like you ask heaps of questions about gems. It's like, ooh, gems, and Axel starts rabbiting on, and
I
he's
know,
trying to get a
like,
sneaky
yeah.
peek at the box.
Oh, they took the box with them.
Oh, they did. Damn.
Right.
Yeah.
I thought they had it too. Okay. No.
He sent them to a back room to deal with them later. So they have the box with them.
All right. Again, same thing. I'm standing kind of away from Axel. Is he moving towards me? The proprietor.
He stays behind the counter.
All right, it was like, and I go to him, just fine, Axel. Like, well, if we didn't have to like go play door to door trying to advertise your show, I wouldn't have to do this stuff all the time. And I do have a few pieces here. Hold on, let me give you the list real quick. I have a couple
Let
pieces
me make
of
it easy. Do you have 100 gold worth of gems?
probably closer to a tenth of that. But I wouldn't show them all. I would like just bring out some of the bigger pieces. Yeah, just like stuff like this. I don't keep it all on me. Obviously, that's how I draw eyes I don't want drawn on me. This is like samples.
The invisibility potion is 100 gold. So if you can come up with gold and gems worth that, you may come back and get it.
I kind of looking at Axel to see if should I keep going or should we call it a day and go other places to canvas.
I reckon we could get an invisibility potion elsewhere. I look forward to seeing it at my show. Good day, sir.
Yes.
Hey,
farewell. Best of luck. What are the four of you in the empty house doing?
Should we follow?
Looking to move through, aren't we?
I mean,
So you're following through the door?
Was that the plan?
thought
Or should we
that-
sweep the house first before we, in case there's a third person?
Oh. Yeah, that would be smart.
Yeah, let's sweep the house first, and then we'll go through the door into the back rooms.
Mm-hmm.
Cover all exits, making sure.
Yeah, I think Alzarin and Siren kind of didn't articulate ourselves well in the first instance. We should have swept the house, or would have swept the house.
Well, Alzarin was looking for things, but he didn't roll very well.
Oh, okay. Cool.
So, you are having a look through the house. What are you looking for?
Secret doors, other hidden ways out.
Other people for a start.
Okay, can you make
and then
perception
items,
checks, please?
In theory, yes.
Yes, Axel.
Axel would like to send a message to Magnus's brain ears, telling him that there's no diversion and we've no longer diversion. We've left the shop, and that we saw two beefy guys with a box. Think it might be the amulet.
I relay that to everybody.
You think those two are the two we saw?
Yeah.
I feel like the two we saw are just the enforcers,
couriers,
in-house security. I'm not sure they are the couriers actually.
You
can try, but
perception checks. Do you have
natural 20 for a 27?
Oh, very nice.
So it might be a critical. Maybe.
15.
Wow, I am rolling hot. 22 for Anawan.
18.
Magnus. Siren, you find in the room that the voices came from something that is very definitely a trapdoor leading down.
Okay, I'll look to investigate that, make sure that's safe to enter and open it.
You open it, there's a ladder going down into darkness.
I have found something. Let everyone else know.
Maybe
this may be how they come and go without being seen.
Yeah, but maybe we should like block it somehow so it can't open it. Like, do we have anything on us that could like jam in there so that nobody can come through while we go through the other way? You know what I mean? Like nobody can come behind us.
On the other hand, if we block it, we cannot go through either.
Well, I don't mean like permanently, but like, you know, you stick like a piton or something in there just to hold it off for. You know what I mean? Yeah.
So it's got a ring. If we put a. Okay.
But I don't have anything to close it off. I don't.
I have something we could potentially use to tie it off, but I don't know. And Anawan will pull off. They have a dueling cape, so it's specifically made to withstand damage.
If we want to jury rig something, Siren has a grappling hook on the end of his rope. We could maybe slip that under the pull ring so that when they look to push up, it locks. They're trying to. I mean, it wouldn't stop them, but it would slow them down. Maybe I don't know whether.
Yeah.
If you wanted to bash it through, you probably could, right? You could probably
Yeah.
force it.
But
You
it
could
might
also
give us
bash
a little time.
through a piton or a stick.
Yeah.
Any other
It would give us a
suggestions?
little time.
While you
How
are
deep
all
does that
gathered
ladder
around this
go?
trapdoor discussing how to block it, inside the shop, a
Yep.
box has been handed over, and 2 people are now opening the door and coming back the way they came. And you can hear them coming through the door and heading in your direction.
Let's go down. Quick.
Down.
Okay.
Go
I
down
will
this,
try and reach out and message Elzerin like, hey, found trapdoor. We're going down it because they're coming back. And
Okay, so you are going down the trapdoor.
Yes.
Anawan might not.
Wait. Can I respond to that?
Yep.
Or is that not how that works? I'm
I
like,
don't know.
where's the?
If it's
I think we
if it's message, the response, the person has to be able to see the person to respond.
Ah,
But
okay.
the original message gets through.
Oh, okay.
I will let Axel know what I heard in my head.
Going down the trapdoor.
So you guys are heading down the trapdoor. Anna, when you said
Yeah.
you're not?
If those people are the couriers, I think it might be prudent to check the store if they brought up the box.
Is there
So
anywhere to
hide
hide in
You
this
need to make
place?
a decision because they are heading towards
okay, let's go
I
back
will
and hide really
behind
quick.
the door.
And...
It is not the best, but it should
you.
work
Hide
if they're
behind
not.
the door.
Yeah, no, there's nowhere else to
Yeah.
hide.
No, you're right.
Well,
All right, so 4 of you are going to try to hide behind a door. Is that what we're doing?
I'm down.
I feel
I'm
like
down
it's a
the ladder.
Scooby-Doo thing.
three kobolds and a
Magus,
trench
you went
coat.
down the trapdoor.
Yes.
Okay.
Sorry. will
The
go with him, we
impression
won't
I
leave him
got
by
was
himself.
and what I was kind of proposing was everyone else goes down while Anawan does that to kind of swing back as a solo
Okay.
operative.
So,
Okay, cool.
Jaya, where are you?
I am down with the others.
So you guys hustle down the ladder. It is quite
Yeah.
a long way down, and you find yourselves in a very narrow corridor. There are a couple of torches, so you can see what you're doing. That heads. It's also heading downwards.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
There's only one way you can go, and that's along this corridor. Like this ladder's at the end of it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Anowin, I need a stealth check from you, please.
Yeah. Come on, dice. Ooh, I am going to use Twitch Inspiration to reroll that. Because that's a 5. All right, 17. I will take 17.
Okay.
Will it be enough? I don't know, but
1 second, please. All right. So, 3 of you. So, Anowin, you will notice these 2 go open the trapdoor and start heading down the ladder. The 3 of you can hear them coming. So, this is more or less what you're seeing because we finally got to where I have a map for this.
Awesome.
Which is to say, not much at the moment, because all you can see is the passageway. So the picture has 3 ladders. There's only 1 ladder. The one at the end is the only ladder. So we have, the order was Magnus.
Yes.
Then, oh, hang on, I've put you. Oh, can you see it? Can you see yourself
Nope.
on the map?
It's all black for me.
It's all black.
Yeah, me too.
Which I should be used to, but you know.
Ouch. Oh no.
you've been in the sun too long. Now you're used to it.
Yeah.
So if you head.
Yeah, I got
go
it.
down the side, you got it. Okay, cool. Sweet.
I still don't see myself, but at least I see the corridor.
Yeah, me too.
Oh, yeah? You really can't see your little.
Mm-mm.
Try that again. Put Magnus in the corridor. Put who else is there? Siren in the corridor. Can't see yourselves?
No, ma'am.
Says you're on the token.
Nope.
just did. So weird. Okay. Well, anyway, you can see a corridor.
Uh-huh. The ladder itself,
Yep.
is it like a wooden ladder, metal ladder? Is it attached to the wall? Is it just like against the wall? Like
It is attached to the wall, so it's like a
Okay.
metal, like.
Okay, carry on. Sorry.
Axel.
You can carry on with what you're doing with the guys in the thing, but I'd like a reaction for when Elzarin told me that the people had delivered the box to the shop.
Okay. What would
Whenever
you like?
you,
Okay.
do you want to continue with
Yeah,
the?
tell me what you wanted to do, because it might be random.
Axel wants to burst back into the shop.
Okay, we'll get back to that then.
Cool.
Okay, so the three of you, what are you doing?
I am.
There's only one way to go, straight. So at the moment, until we see any place we can take cover, straight.
Can we hear
Sure.
anything? Any other voices or
You can make
footsteps?
a perception check.
All right.
Yep.
Is that showing you more of the map? What I just did?
A little
Yep.
bit.
We can see
Weird.
across.
It doesn't seem
Yeah,
to be.
like
Crossroad.
a Y.
Yeah. Still can't see
7.
me, but I can see more of the place.
Oh my gosh! Why
17
can't
for
I roll?
perception.
7.
Seven. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. It is not Jaya's day. Let me tell you. Couldn't climb a damn building.
You had one job, Nicole.
Goodness.
All right. I don't know why it's not showing your tokens, but whatever.
We'll make
Cool. So
Oh my goodness. Another natural 20 for 27 in perception.
Damn,
you
boy.
don't hear
Back to
anything
back.
apart from the noise of the people
Okay.
behind you at this stage. The corridor does fork at the end, and there are a couple of like tables and chairs, like sometimes someone sits there, but right now there's no one there. To the left and right.
I'm going left, further deep inside.
Okay.
As we get to the branching point of left and right and Magnus go left, can we do a quick, can Siren do a quick survival right to see if there's any traffic, any foot traffic?
Sure. Make a survival roll.
Does that perception roll carry through?
Well, no, because you're
Survival.
looking for yeah.
Sure. It's just trying to save rolling this thing. That will be a 19 plus 7, 26.
26.
Trying to make up for its performance by giving me nice rolls, so I guess that's okay.
Gavin's on fire today, guys.
Mm-hmm.
That's why it's so laggy. It's
Adjust
bringing all
this
of the
to
rolls
see.
this way.
Wait, I'm just adjusting roll 20 to see if I can get it. Is that any better at all?
Everything
it's
is
gone
black
black.
now.
Everything is black. Okay, no, that might be a good thing because then I can do this. And I
Ooh.
think that I might have fixed it.
Please wait for technical difficulties.
How about that?
Oh,
Yes, we can see.
there.
And now it's in
Hey.
color.
That's good.
Now
It's
it's in
color.
color.
Can you see your tokens?
yes.
Yes, and move it.
Woo!
All good.
Yes.
Awesome. Okay, excellent. Sorry, Siren, what was your survival roll?
26, 19
Okay.
plus 7.
You can see that both of these corridors have foot traffic. That people have gone in both directions at one time or another fairly recently. The most
Okay,
recent footprints are going to the right. Yes, to the right.
Let everyone know that, Magnus, the most recent footprints go this way, to the right.
All the more reason not to go that way right now, because this is probably
Yep.
where they're going to go.
So you're
Yep.
going up the left-hand corridor.
Mm-hmm.
Behind you come these two individuals. Can you move your tokens if you're moving out of the corridor, please? So you're going up Up. The whole place is pretty much lit.
It's lit, guys.
How far can we move up?
There's a cavern there.
Would we have?
Okay.
We would have got
You will
that far?
notice
Okay.
that this cavern you're in is full of mushrooms of multiple different kinds. It looks like they're being actively farmed here.
Ooh.
Do they feel like mushrooms that I would be familiar with from the below?
Make a nature check, please.
I can. 17.
Some of them are things you're familiar with. Some of them are used to make various kinds of potions and elixirs. Some of them are used to make poisons. Some of them are used to make recreational substances.
Mm.
So these are all mushrooms that have utility of one kind or another.
How tall is that central sort of rock in that room?
Close to the ceiling.
Yeah, can we hide behind that?
Yeah.
Oh, so we can hide behind.
Are you going to duck
Okay.
behind it? Cool.
Yes,
these
please.
two have no
We're
idea
gonna-
you're there, and they're going to disappear down the other
Okay.
passageway anyway.
Okay.
So you went
Okay.
the right
Jaya
way.
will secretly swipe some mushrooms with her tail and stick them in a bag, not paying attention to what kind they are. She'll just figure it out later.
Make a fortitude save.
Okay. $11?
Roll me a d4 for which kind of
Alright.
mushrooms you picked up.
Dice type D4. 1.
You begin to feel super queasy.
Ooh, don't touch those.
They have. I'm gonna say that you're sick. You're poisoned. Sickened. I think
Okay.
it's sickened in Pathfinder.
Second one or something?
Yeah, sickened one.
Conditions.
one.
Okay.
Just as the toxins in these mushrooms are absorbed into your body through your tail. In the meantime, upstairs, Andaline, what are you doing?
Now that they are gone, I'm going to start trying to quietly make my way through the back to the counter.
Through the back.
Through the back, yes.
That door is not unlocked, so you can walk through. Are you trying to be stealthy?
Indeed.
Please make me a stealth check.
And I think this is where I'm gonna use thing. Would this be considered for exploration?
Tell me why you are asking that question.
Because I have an ability called Host Spirit. You attempt one skill check to perform an exploration activity, even if it normally requires you to be trained to do so. You're trained in the skill just long enough to make that single check.
It
to a
sort of
maximum
depends
10
what you're
minutes.
trying to do.
I'm trying to sneak up, to basically get behind the counter to try and grab it
I
off
don't
the
know
counter.
if I would classify that as exploration, though. I feel like it's more looking for something, or survivally things, not just sneakily trying to sneak up behind someone.
All right. Well, come on, +2 dex, come in clutch. Not a natural 1.
Oh, a natural 1.
It's not
boy.
a natural 1.
It's not. So is it a 2?
It is a 2. It is a 2 for a total of 4. I don't know how I haven't been seen so far, because I only have a +2 to stealth. But
cool. As
Now
you're
I'm out of
moving
quick
up the
inspiration.
passage towards where the counter is at the back, you see the curtain pull open, and Valen looks through and sees you and goes, "Now, I am very interested to know how exactly you ended up in the back passageway of my shop. I suggest you answer this very carefully." At which point Axel bursts into the shop.
Boy.
Axel bursts in and sees him at the
You can't
curtain.
see what he's looking at, but you can see that
Yeah.
he's looking through the curtain to the back.
Axel was already talking as he went through the door, so like he's. Hey man, I've had a change of heart. I want to buy that the mist potion because I tried to.
He doesn't even turn around. He just puts up a hand like, "Shush, I'm busy." A moment.
Wait, we got the ghost stuff. Come on. Hey.
Explain yourself, sir.
We changed our mind. Oh.
And the one just blue screened.
No, Andaline is very charismatic. Andaline is light on their feet. Noah is debating whether to lie or not.
Noah needs to decide fast, or Valen's going to decide for him.
I think. I was going to see if you had the amulet.
By sneaking around the back of my shop.
Yes.
A moment. In fact, why don't you come in here and sit down? And he like gestures, and again you get the feeling like his hands have too many joints. It's
all right. Anawan will follow.
Cool. So you watch Anawan come through the curtain, and Valen just points at a chair for you to sit on, right next to him, like right next to him. And then he turns and he says, "I have customers, so you will have to wait one moment. Now, I believe it was 10 gold for both."
You said 9 last time.
9. You said 9, bro.
Disrespect of going bro.
he considered giving you the 9, and then you added the bro, and he's like, "The price has gone up."
Elsarin also will be looking over the counter, like kind of poking around, like trying to see if he can see anything. Very obvious. He's not trying to be sneaky about it. He's just looking around like he's like something's changed and he's trying to figure out what.
Axel, yes?
Is the box visible on the counter?
No.
Okay.
Is it visible behind the counter?
Yes, it is on a shelf underneath the counter.
Did you want us to leave you and your little friend there to do whatever you guys were doing?
Do you want the items or not? This can be a very quick transaction.
Well, you see, like, I tried to hit fog once and I missed, so I think I'll buy the mist potion. Just the mist potion.
I love you,
5
Mil.
gold.
5 gold. Axel peels off 5 gold.
Peels off. They're coins.
Yeah.
Have you ever seen how poker players do that? Like,
fair enough.
He does that with 5 coins.
I'll give it to you. All right, he hands you the vial, and turns to Elzarin. And you?
Well, I mean, I'm not going to do it at inflated prices. Are we talking about the prices we had before, or are you going to upcharge me now?
Make a choice. I have business to do, which is more than 10 gold's worth of business.
Like what? Seriously, there's nobody in here. You got like one guy.
Would you like me to discuss your personal business with every customer that walks in the shop? And, for example, the way in which you suggest paying for things, is that something you would like me to discuss with anyone who walks in the shop?
Again, Elzora, like, not saying, he just looks around, like trying to figure out, like who would you tell?
The point I am making is that my business with my little friend, as you put it, is none of yours.
It's like, fair, I guess.
Axel's gonna message Anawan and say, "Did you like completely fuck up and do you need help?"
Recently, you have to actually speak message. Can you do it telepathically? Does it say?
His lips move, but no one can hear it.
Okay. All right.
And I'm talking to the guy right now.
Yeah, that's fine. I just was,
And considering how like jittery and like twitchy Axel's being, like if he was just like gurning away, like
he would just assume he's this weird artist stuff. He's probably practicing his lines.
So message stands Did you like completely fuck up? Do you need help? Question mark. You can respond to this.
And I assume it's the same thing going back, right? It's like mouthing the words, but
Don't leave me hanging, bro.
what's the character limit? What's the character limit here?
There isn't.
It's not D&D.
Okay.
I mean, you can't like, tell them a whole story, but
yeah.
I would say it's an action. So what you can fit into 6 seconds.
Okay.
While you're thinking about that, Jaya, did you have something you wanted to do?
I want to immediately try and as soon as those people leave, and I feel they're reasonably far away, I want to try and retch to get rid of the sickness.
Okay.
Because you can spend the thing to try and retching and attempt to recover. So I have
we will
to do
get
another.
back to you guys in due course. Yes, Andaline.
Andaline will say, yes, but just keep him talking for 10 more seconds.
He's currently talking to Elzarin. So Elzarin, you didn't
Again,
get this message.
No, I did not. But I am going until Axel or somebody tells me to stop, because I realized that I could kind of see they're both doing this behind his back, mouthing words. So I'm just trying to you work for the watch or something? You have to tell me if you work for the watch if I ask, right? That's how it works, right? Like, he's trying to act like a complete idiot.
It is not how it works, but also no.
Everything's different here. I don't like this place sometimes. Go to a neighborhood where things are supposed to be affordable and you're trying to upcharge me.
Did you want anything?
Has it been 10 seconds? That's not out loud.
Andaline has something they would like to do that costs 1 action to do. Then there's some other things, but they're going to flick their mirror and another Andaline will appear right in front of where the box is. And while the other Andaline is sitting there placidly spinning their thing, the new Andaline that showed up is going to grab the box and bolt.
So it's right next to him. He's standing there and it's on the shelf right next to him.
Okay.
Okay. Okay.
The one sitting in the chair stays until the other Andaline bolts, basically.
Okay. Make a thievery check to start with. To grab this thing. Is this like a mirror or an echo or something along those lines?
It is basically Schrodinger's Andaline. One of them is real and it's only determined when it's convenient.
Okay. I love it. It.
Do I have Twitch inspiration back yet? Does not look like it, so that is a 7 or a 9.
Cool.
9. No. Sorry, 9. Still probably not.
Valen doesn't even glance at him, but as he reaches for the box, he reaches out and grabs his wrist with his disconcerting fingers. And he says, "I'm beginning to feel like perhaps you all know each other, and it's beginning to piss me off."
That's where the B team starts to come up the stairs.
I've never seen that dude before. I've never seen that dude before in my life.
What is going on and why this amulet is so terribly important to you all?
The what?
The what?
Dude, we're just trying to get a deal.
He turns and looks at the Andaline whose hand he's currently got in his grip.
Yeah, the other one has disappeared at this point.
Oh, okay.
It lasts 1 round.
Then he turns and looks at the one in the chair.
The one in the chair is gone.
That's the one that's gone.
Oh, I see. So, okay. All right.
Yeah.
Yep. I don't know what your deal with the teleportation guy is.
You, he points at Andaline. Explain. Now.
An object of sentimental value to someone who has hired me to get it back.
Sentimental value.
Yes.
Why not just buy it then?
Because 100 gold is more than I have.
You're broke.
Well-
Axel cracks up as a distraction.
You, he points at Axel. Where is
Yo.
your muscly friend?
What muscly friend?
You have a muscly friend? Oh no, Andaline had a muscly friend.
Andaline had a muscly
Andaline,
friend.
where
had
is
a
your
muscly
muscly friend? Sorry.
I've only got this guy, and he points to Elzarin.
Valen
have
would have known the
some
difference.
muscle.
Jax is just apparently dumb today. Where is your muscly friend?
Back to the tavern after a job well done.
Well, why don't we all go into one of the back rooms and have a negotiation?
Nah, man, I'm not going to a secondary location. No way. I've been on these streets long enough to know better
Feel
than that.
free to leave then, because I will be closing the shop.
Okay, and at that moment,
So wait,
Axel will turn around and cast Sound Burst in one of the back rooms as a distraction, as a diversion. If there's anyone in that room, they're going to take some damage, but I don't.
There isn't.
That's
Right now.
that's not why he's done it. He's done it like, and
Does
this.
Can you tell me about the spell?
A cacophonous noise blasts out, dealing 2d10 sonic damage. So he's just basically let a bomb off inside the back room, one of the back rooms.
Okay. Valen will turn
Does it
towards
have-
the noise. I'm gonna actually just roll a thing. Please hold. Again, I didn't expect him to be so important because, as usual, I failed to predict the way this would go.
Axel,
Keeping you on your
does
toes.
that sound
Every time.
boom travel? Does it say?
It doesn't say
have a range,
specific.
no. It probably
Doesn't
wouldn't
say-
travel underground.
Okay.
Like you're now underground.
That's what I was asking, whether we would still
Yeah.
hear it. Okay. Yeah. I didn't think so. I just thought I'd ask in case there was some
Okay.
specific wording.
Yeah.
Thanks.
He glances towards the noise, and then he turns and he looks at you, Axel,
Mhm.
Bastard.
and he like cocks his very disconcerting head, and he goes, "Do you really think you are the first magical musician I have ever met?"
is he?
What was that noise? That was fucking loud, man. You should probably go check that out. It sounds like someone just let off like a bomb inside your back room,
He
man.
points at Andaline and
Don't
he
let
says,
people let bombs off in your back door, bro. It's dangerous.
I'm not going.
"You're coming
I'm not
with
going
me.
back there if there's
You
bombs.
two need to choose right now whether you're coming with me or leaving. What are we doing?"
Wrecked
All
it.
right,
Nearly
wait.
killed him.
Wait. So if I go with this random dude, I get to stay here. I get to stay until I decide whether I want to get that potion or not.
Still on the potion.
Do you mean to come with us?
Yeah. Well, I mean, you guys. Where are you guys
Yes,
going? Like, is it a
absolutely.
long walk? I'm a little hungover. I don't know if I really want to go outside for a long time. So is it like here, or am I going like, I don't know? You take us to the
He
dock or
picks
something?
up a stone and from the
Hmm.
shelf underneath, and he goes, "Kedika, it seems I may be in need of your assistance. I have some
Me-
rowdy elements who need to be evicted." He puts it down and he goes, "You probably have about 2 minutes before she arrives."
What did you call her?
By her name.
Which was?
I'm sure you will be much more interested in the gigantic sword she likes to carry around.
Wait, does she like music?
He then turns and takes Andaline, who he hasn't let go of, and drags him into the back.
Andaline will acquiesce, hoping that the other team is on their way back.
Okay, we will go to the other team now. What are you doing?
Okay, after I retch, which means I have to do another fortitude save. Yeah, I would have, like, if we were clear, we knew that they weren't there, like, ran back up. I only rolled
Okay.
a 12,
So you're
so
still
I might
feeling
still be
terrible.
second.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's just
Alright.
go. Come on.
So you three are heading back up the ladder?
Mm-hmm.
From where we are, do we see down through here any of this black space?
Yes, you would be able to
Is
see
it?
down there.
It looks like we would see a little bit more. I'm interested to see whether it might loop round.
I would say that you can see that there is a fence at the end of it. Can't see
Okay.
really beyond that, but you can see that there's something is fenced off.
Before we head out, I would first of all drink my potion of resistance.
Okay.
That's a good idea.
Yeah, I think I would still give a quick look-see there to try to see what is there, what could we glean, if there is some other things that are nefarious after the corner.
Are you going right up to the fence?
Not right up to the fence, possibly right up to here-ish.
Okay, I mean, you would be able to see in that case that there is another little passageway that has another fence.
Shit. Does that look like fence to hold something in or out? Like to herd some cattle or something?
Yeah, could be.
That was an either-or question, but okay.
I mean,
Yeah. Yeah, no, priority to the team. I head out.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So you'll head back up the ladder. Which way are you going into the shop?
I mean, the jig is up. Let's go
Do we?
Yeah,
straight through.
the back curtain.
Do we
back
hear
door.
the other two footfalls coming up the left and back to the
I mean,
ladder?
yeah, like if you're heading to the door, I would say that you get there roughly about the time that this guy is dragging Andaline in to take him into one of the back rooms for a little chat.
Mm-hmm.
So the timeline is such is that we get to get up before he makes the call for the heavy down on the other
Correct.
bunch of this.
You weren't there
tunnel
very
system.
long, and there was a lot
Okay.
of chitter chatter.
Mhm.
So, yeah, I would
Okay.
say that.
Cool.
That my understanding was you were basically just waiting until they went past the corridor, and then you started heading back. That was my understanding, apart from a bit of retching and a quick looky look down the passage.
Mm-hmm.
Can I get a read on Jaya to see if she's okay? She's gonna hold on.
You can make a medicine
She
check.
looks pretty sick.
Okay.
Like she's not dying, but she feels.
No.
Yeah, no, 5 medicine check now. I just like grab her. You're gonna be okay.
Jay, how about you stand behind us? We'll go up first.
Okay.
Okay, just I will try. I apologize. It's just to get you out of this funk. I will try to slap her strongly. Try to see if it gets her out of the funk.
It has no effect. This is not a hysterical reaction. This is a reaction to poison.
Sorry, I owe you one. Let's get out.
Yeah, immediately her tail comes back and just whacks her.
They smack at each other like siblings. All right, so
There's
you
like
climb
a
up the
moment of
ladder.
pause, and I'm like, okay, fair, and we head out.
You're going through the back door.
Yeah.
Cool.
Mhm.
So
Yeah.
this is where we're at. Axel and Elzarin, you are in the shop. Valen kind of waves a hand as he leaves, but you don't know what he's done. Anowin is in his grasp and being dragged into one of the back rooms, so down the passageway and about to go into one of the other rooms, at which point the door opens and the three of you walk in. So Valen is there with the three of you, and unbeknown to you, he has called for assistance.
Mm-hmm.
Axel,
Where is the box right now? With
he
the
would have
amulet.
taken it with him because he
So
knows
he's got-
now that he's got it with him. So he's
Okay.
got Anowin in one hand and the box in the other. Siren.
So we've climbed up. We know that we've got two people behind us at this point.
don't know that.
Closing the trap
You
door.
don't know that
put-
he's called for help, but you know that there's
No,
at
we
least
don't.
2 people down there, yeah.
We know there's two people down there that haven't got up, so we've got up before them. Closing the trap door. Now putting in the grappling hook as a wedge to try and slow them down.
Okay,
So I know that they are behind us.
cool. Fair enough. So that's where we're at. He stops at the door as the other door. He stops at the door to a room as the door to the empty house opens, and the three of you are standing there. Who is in front?
I mean,
Magnus.
I probably took the lead getting out, so
Cool. So he looks up and he goes, "Ah, Here is your muscle boy. Not at
Drop
tavern
them right now.
He turns and pulls Andaline into the room
We follow.
and closes the door behind him.
Well, I bashed the fucking door.
Yeah, as
Make a. Are you just smacking it? How are you?
Like Sparta kicked the door.
Athletics.
Make a strength check, I guess.
Strength? Yeah. Can it be swayed into athletics?
Yeah,
because
I'll
I'm
allow
trained
it.
in that.
Athletics is fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
Uh,
We'll be
oh,
fast. Guys, one at a time. Give me a second.
let me check. I will use my twist inspiration. That's better. That's 26.
It budges, but it does not open, and you get the feeling that this door has magical fortification of some kind.
Mm.
Fuck me. Next.
Axel.
Axel hasn't left the store,
Not yet.
but the guy's gone in the back room now, so
Yep.
Axel can't be seen by him.
Correct.
Axel's invisible.
Okay. Elzarin.
Start the clock.
Time has moved a little faster than I would have liked because I was going to pull out the dagger and show it to him, but if he's not looking,
I mean, he wanted a negotiation, and now people are trying to kick his door down. So
yeah. Then I would again, once I see Axel disappear and not knowing where the possible help is coming from, I'd probably go down the hallway to where I'm assuming I run into Magnus.
Cool. So you walk through the curtain, and what you see is Andaline being pulled into this room, the door closed, and then Magnus come out and try to start bashing the door down, which it has not knocked it down. Andaline.
as they see the others emerge from the door, Anwan's just gonna yell to make sure they hear. He's called for backup as they're dragged into
Cool.
the room.
He closes the door and he turns to you and he goes, we could just deal with this like civilized people. It doesn't all have to come to muscle people doing muscle people things. I too have muscle people, but I would prefer not to use them. It's messy. You understand me?
I do. I also understand that my coin purse is lighter than required to achieve
You know what
this
this
without muscle
does?
people.
And he opens the box and there's an amulet in there. You understand
One
what you
part
are
I was
risking your
being
life
truthful
for
about
right now.
is that I do not know what it does.
No, I can tell. It's not very valuable.
As I said, it is a sentimental value.
Well, perhaps you should convince your friends outside that we should have a conversation. See if we can come to a business arrangement. Instead of everybody getting all feisty.
I could certainly try.
Now, that little trick you did with the double person thing, can you do it again?
Check. I could, and the fact that I have not to break out of this is some kind of show of good faith.
Well, let's have another show of good faith. Why don't you send your other one out there to chat with your friends? Tell them we should have a conversation.
It is a little too short term for that, and also it would be me out there. It's a weird thing. Like I would be the one out there. Like I would no longer be in this room if I.
He takes your hand and he goes to the door and he opens the door. And there's Magnus, probably gearing up for a second smash, I assume.
Knock, knock.
Please.
He is open to negotiation still. I am open to negotiation still.
I am
Hopefully
not
you all are
sheathing
still
the
open to
sword.
negotiation.
Anybody seen my friend?
Axel?
Where is the box right now?
It's in his hands.
Damn it!
He's not stupid.
We could hope.
Can Axel try and yoink it out of his hands?
He can try.
Athletics?
Sure.
I'm going to use my Twitch inspiration to re-roll it. And that's worse. 13 athletics.
Yeah.
Oh.
So there's like a tug, and you watch as his fingers almost extend. Like it's weird. He like they curl around it, and he's like, oh, this is not a show of good faith. Is one of your little friends invisible, sir?
I do not know. I know one of them is capable of it.
Shall we have a chat, or do I need to call my muscle?
Chatting would
At
be
this
preferred.
point, those of you in the passageway can probably hear that someone is bashing the trapdoor.
Oh.
Can
Come, let's have
Siren send Mischief to have a look at that and see as Mayhem and see how far through they are?
this woman is a pretty strong barbarian, so she's doing a pretty good job of wrecking it. It won't be long.
Okay.
I do not wish to fight you. I do not wish my store to get all mussed up. You must have something of interest. More interest than this trinket.
Let's just pay him and go. Chaya's like,
You look a bit green.
mm-hmm. City
It's the
doesn't sit
fun.
well with me. It's the city. I don't do well in cities.
So
Come in.
just to clarify, the muscles are on the ladder trying to bash the trapdoor,
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
and they're partly through already. Like part of it is broken and everything.
Yeah. It's not going to take them long to get through.
Mm-hmm.
It's just a case of breaking it.
I would like to go to the trapdoor and sink my sword deep into the openings they already did to try to like get them to fall the ladder from the ladder.
Make an attack roll.
Yes. That would be a 12. I will reroll that with my new Twitch inspiration. Thank you, chat. Fuck that. That's the same 12.
Oh.
You
All
hear from
consistent.
under there just like, ha! Just wait, my sword's bigger than your sword.
What about legs? How you use it?
I just stay on the trapdoor and at least I make it heavier.
Okay.
Yeah. Can we see down? Can we see them or no? We just know
not
that
very
they're
well.
coming through.
Are you at the trapdoor too?
Okay.
I thought you were.
Yeah.
So the trapdoor's in a
I
completely
just wanted to
different
try and.
building to with this
Oh.
room with everyone. Yeah. So
Oh,
Magnus
right,
went
right,
back,
right.
but you stayed with them. Right?
Okay, no.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, Siren.
Will Valen allow us to come into the same room that he is with?
He's
And
just
what I know
said,
that.
come on in.
Okay.
Come on in. If you're coming. Who is negotiating? What about you? He looks at Elzarin. Are you still maintaining the facade that you're not a part of this?
Well, hey, have you, my buddy, have you seen him?
No, I haven't.
Yeah, we were here, then that guy did that weird thing where he was two places at once, and then my friend vanished, and I don't know where he's
Alright,
at, and he's gonna perform tonight.
He points at Siren, and he points at Jaya. And you, do you wish to negotiate or not?
Yeah.
We wish to facilitate the return of stolen property.
Come on in. Go in.
Okay. Yeah.
Elzarin, what are you doing?
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm gonna wander off, like, not to the front of the building, but to the back where I saw Magnus go and try and find him so that I can help out with whatever he's doing.
Axel, what are you doing?
I'm lost.
Just chilling out invisibly. I'll go
Where?
into the room though.
Okay, so you're in the room.
Yeah.
Cool. The people in the room. He has a round table with chairs, and he gestures to the chairs. And then he goes and sits, and he waves his hand, and you watch as like an entire like tea appears on this table, a teapot with like cups and little biscuits and the whole shebang. And he goes, right, I have something you want. Do you have something I want?
Well, I
do not
have
believe
these
so.
really cool gems.
Not to the value that you wish.
The value is negotiable.
50 gold.
50 gold for this trinket.
Mm-hmm.
It is what I have on me. I can pay it now.
What about the other two? What do you have on you?
I can kick in another 15.
That makes it 65.
I can raise it to 75.
I accept your proposal.
Awesome.
The amulet. No harm to befall us. No one follows. 12 hours. We're gone from the city.
I accept your proposal.
This is the way.
Places the box on the table.
Mm-hmm.
Excellent.
Place your payment.
Siren looks to very slowly, deliberately pull out his 50 gold, counts it very, very carefully, make sure he gets it right because currency's still new to him, and just looks to prepare it. Looks to get everything from Jaya and Andaline, and just looks to be very methodical and take all the elvish time in the world.
And
Yes,
one will.
Axel.
Axel will message Siren and say, "Want me to nab it?" ? You can respond to this.
Siren just very imperceptibly just nods. And then under his breath just goes, excellent.
Okay. Axel will message again and say, check, verify its authenticity. Because we haven't actually seen it yet, have we? It's been in the
Andalin's seen
box
it.
the whole time.
He opened it for Andaline.
Andaline.
Andaline saw it.
Oh, so we're convinced it's the right thing? Okay. Still check its authenticity.
Yeah. Valen, I have so we get the money together. I have the ability to see magical emanations. Would you be offended if I just checked the authenticity of this amulet? My hands will remain here. I will not touch it. I just need to gaze upon it.
Just the amulet?
Just the amulet.
You may.
Cool. I'm just checking the wording of detect magic because it might be like all the magical emanations. But
yeah,
you know,
I think you just see.
the focus is what he's.
You don't see what kind of magic. You can see if there is magic.
Yeah, he's just focusing to make sure that it is magical.
It is.
He's like, well, it looks like a duck. It quacks like a duck. It's probably the same duck. Oh, I can see the magic. Your diligence is appreciated. Pile of 5, pile of 5, pile of 5, pile of 5.
Yes, Axel.
As soon as Axel sees it, he grabs it and runs like fuck.
You try to grab it, and it does not leave the table.
Damn.
Agnes?
This is probably useless, but just to check. The negotiations are happening behind closed doors. Did they close the door behind them or not? Okay. Okay. Quick check. The door leading to the store itself. Is it open? Can I get to
through that door? So that's up to you. Because you were the one who went through it. Did you close it behind you?
No.
Okay,
no, it was too fast. In that case, I would go to Azarin and say, "Hey, can you hold them out for just a second?" And I would go into the store and look for like the biggest jar of random liquid that looks as slippery as possible.
And I will hold the door as best, or the trap door as best I can.
I'm looking specifically for either slippery or flammable.
Okay, make a.
Possibly both.
Arcana check, because this is a full of weird things, and how would you know what's slippery?
I know, that's, yeah. Well, 15?
I mean, you do see a jar of oil that is literally just called Siren's Song, and it looks like the sort of oil that might be used in shenanigans.
All right, I take it and start.
That kind of vibe. Yeah.
I'll take it and start pouring it through the cracks of the trap door.
Okay.
And
I do not sing. That is not my.
At the very possible, like at the very least, it would be an annoyance. At the very most, I will hope that they fall.
Can you make a will save for me, please?
Yes, I can.
Do I need to as well? Since I'm in the room.
If you're right there, yes, you do.
17.
Cool. The banging from below you stops, and there's a pause, and then you hear a voice that says, "You know, you're a very impressive man, and you find yourself oddly enamored by this barbarian woman and her incredible strength." You are both currently very, very taken with each other. Elzarin, what was yours?
18.
Oh, you also think she's amazing. Or possibly Magnus, whichever is more to your taste.
I got nothing, carry on.
Meanwhile, so Axel tried to take the box. The box did not budge off the table. Siren, are you still faffing about with the money? Valen's just standing there, sitting there very patiently.
Can I have a clarification on that?
Yes.
He actually tried to grab the amulet, not the box.
Same
deal? Cool.
Yeah.
So in that case, he would have messaged Siren and said, did not work.
And Siren will reply, then we will complete the transaction and hope to get out of here alive. And Siren, unless interrupted, will complete the transaction.
Cool.
Very calmly, very methodically. 75 gold.
And the money over.
Yeah. I counted out so you can see that it's real. Yeah.
He squirrels it away and he goes, "Very well, you may take your item."
Siren will very carefully, quietly, and slowly look to retrieve it. Hands above board.
Yep, you can pick it up and take it.
Yep. Officer, we leave in peace.
Please do not return. As he stands up, Siren, can you make a perception check for me, please?
I mean, on principle, yes. In practice, we shall see.
Andaline, you can also do one. Jaya, you're too sick right now.
What about
No, Jaya would have to try and retch again, like on his table.
Axel, I suppose Axel can do one too.
So I'm gonna do another
14
save.
for Siren.
24.
18.
As he stands and he's putting the money purse away, he wears a really long robe with long sleeves, but just for a second you see his sleeve twitch, and on his inner wrist you see a tattoo of a caterpillar.
Oh, fudgesicles.
No. Jack, a caterpillar, not a fudgesicle. That'd be a different tattoo. Would look more like a.
Does a 16 get me out of being sick?
Yes.
Okay. As I throw up on the table after we've got the amulet, sorry, I must have eaten something bad at the end.
Concludes our business. Shall we depart?
Let's go.
We leave you in peace.
And one will let Siren grab the amulet.
So he opens the door. You leave out the shop. Are you actually leaving?
Oh, yeah. A Siren will certainly look to leave out the shop.
Cool. Axel, what are you doing? You're probably 10 minutes are up, or very soon to be up.
Yeah. Then he's gonna get out the door when other people are going through it.
Cool. Andaline, you too?
Yep.
Jaya, you too?
Mm-hmm.
Cool. Valen does not follow you. He heads in the other direction. and he goes to the other room and witnesses these three people suddenly just complimenting each other a lot. And he sort of sniffs the air and he goes, "Oh, did someone get into the siren song?"
I toss him a gold. Sorry about that.
He squirrels it away, and then he pulls out a like fan and opens it and just sort of fans the air, and the smell of the oil dissipates. And he goes, "We have concluded our business. You can stop trying to kill each other, or whatever it is you were trying to do, and leave." The effects have now worn off, by the way. That was like a dispel kind of situation.
Jaya would have thrown like a message towards Eldaran, like, "We're out the door. Come on, get out of there."
Are you willing to leave quietly, or do we have to have a ruckus?
No, it's cool.
Quietly.
Excellent. Hedeka, it seems you can go back to whatever you were doing before. You really should have been able to break through that. I'm slightly disappointed. You hear dunk, dunk, dunk down the ladder, and she's gone. So are you two leaving as well?
Yep.
Yes.
Bye-bye.
Yep.
I hope never to see any of you again.
Axel's going to stroll out from like the alleyway that they were in before and go, "What's going on?"
Where'd you go, man? I was looking for you. Stuff went down in here.
Who's that guy?
You again?
All
Already
right.
in the shop.
Balin's not
I
with
think
you. Like, if you all left the
Yeah.
shop, he's still in the shop. He doesn't care.
Yeah.
I guess we go meet up with Kanan again.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Cool. So you will meet him back at the Golden Goose. He is drinking and, I don't know, flirting with some pretty thing. He sees you come in and he turns and he goes, "Ah! Did you succeed?"
We did, but the price has gone up. We had to pay $75 to get it back.
Oh, well, that's disappointing.
Anawan will produce it.
He takes it
Siren
and puts
has
it
it.
on. Oh, okay.
So,
Oh, sorry.
It's like, do you? That's interesting. How did that happen?
Siren, are you giving him his stuff?
Is Conan paying us the extra 75 as Axel has indicated?
He hasn't said.
Yeah. Siren hasn't moved yet.
Okay. Oh, so you bought it back from them? I
At
suppose
a-
it works.
it didn't not work. We tried every other option, but money talks.
Every
You're
option
right.
short
That's
of
fine.
killing
I
him.
am more
that's
than
the
happy
best.
to reimburse you the 75. It's not a problem.
Fantastic.
The amulet is
He hangs it
Procured.
around his neck, tucks it into his shirt, and just goes, "Oh, thank goodness." And he pays you. And he does reimburse you the 75 because he's an honourable man. Yes,
Appreciated.
Axel.
Axel would like to ask Mergrana if we could have use of the back room, the secret speakeasy in the copper pot that we used
She's
previously.
like, sure thing, but you've only got like 10 minutes because I have another group coming in.
That's cool, dude. Won't take long. Kanan, can I buy you a drink? And he's gonna-
Always, yeah.
Buddy.
I'd just rather not speak about this out where ears can listen.
So you're taking him with you into the back room.
And anyone else who wants to come.
Mm-hmm.
Are we all going?
I follow.
Yeah.
All right.
I guess.
Axel definitely wouldn't be going anywhere alone with Kanan.
I
No
don't know.
way.
I feel like Axel might. They probably would get on. Anyway,
What do you know about metamorphosis?
in this town, they're a problem.
Your buddy at the drugstore had a caterpillar tattooed on his arm.
Honestly, that sort of tracks. This place used to be more or less run by the Shadow. I don't know if any of you have ever heard of them. Those of you from Merterra absolutely would have heard of them. They were, thieves and criminals, but the honourable variety, if you know what I mean. They
You.
Yeah. the metamorphoses are less honourable. They don't care who they hurt in the process of getting their profits. My understanding is they mostly do black market smuggling. Caterpillar means he's not that high up in the hierarchy. I believe if you meet someone with a fully opened butterfly, it's too late to run by the time you've seen it.
Good to know.
Cool. So, if they were like holding dossiers on us and staking out our family homes and things like that, we should be worried.
Yes. Should be worried.
Good to know.
Is that a hypothetical?
Yeah,
Of course.
totally hypothetical.
Why I live on a
Asking
ship.
for some friends.
Carnan, your amulet has been in their presence for some time. If whatever magic on it is of use for them, they may attempt to steal it again. You may need
I
to be
don't
careful.
think it's that useful for them.
Just something to sell.
Did you see any of their operation? I'm curious about what that shop hides.
Oh yeah.
Axel's
Quite
gonna
a bit.
pull out his little. This is like clouds and shit.
He takes it and looks at it and he goes, "That, my dear, is a rip-off."
Yeah, easy come, easy go.
Glad I didn't buy anything.
Jaya, did you see something?
Well, we found the trapdoor. We found the operation. There's a way in the back. But we didn't go further. There was an awfully strong-looking lady with a big sword.
Ah, yes, I've seen her come and go. She's tough. I would not
She was
like
nice.
to- Well, I suppose
She,
you would admire that sort of thing. That makes sense.
she did
I
have
do
a
like a
certain
strong woman,
je ne sais
but
quoi.
preferably not one trying to beat me up. Elzarin?
Oh, I was gonna say she did have a certain je ne sais quoi, as they say.
Right.
I don't know what it was. I'm not really normally into that sort of thing, but I don't know.
See.
Something about her.
Well, I appreciate your efforts. I hope to be on a ship and very, very far away from this town while they do whatever it is they came here to do.
So you think they're here for a reason? Not
Go in
just
peace, Carnan.
expansion.
Everybody's always somewhere for a reason.
Yeah, well, we're up in Circle Creek. If you ever get up there, come say hi. It was
Tend
really
not
nice
to
to meet you.
get landlocked a lot, but maybe for you I would make an exception.
Jaya's cheeks still pink.
Well, if that's all,
I guess it
thank
is.
you again for your assistance. It was great. You did what I asked. Cost me a bit, but honestly, I've had drinks more expensive. And with that, he swans out in the most swishy way.
Wow. They don't make them like that in Malahia.
That might be for the best, Jaya.
You can find plenty more, maybe not like him, but cut of a similar cloth here in Mortera.
How long
Only
we
one
staying? We
con-
only have 12 hours.
He seems quite a unique individual, but
All right. On that
Now you have
note,
11 and a half.
unless you guys had anything else you wish to discuss in the back room, Meg will come and kick you out.
Oh, for continuity purposes, are we traveling back mundanely or are we jumping in a circle? Was that?
think we have-
I think that she got you there.
Sure, we'll make our own way back. Cool. Noted. Thank you.
I
I've
don't
already had to make this trip
think the
once.
students would appreciate us dragging horses through their library.
Probably not, no.
Fair. Fair. Very fair.
Have a horse entrance? Come on, what kind of place is it?
But also, Andaline probably owes Karnan 1 or 2 favors, and so getting you there to help him is one thing, but it doesn't help him to get you home fast. So she's going to be like,
Right.
figure it out yourselves.
Fair enough.
Cool.
All right. Well, congratulations.
Woo!
You have successfully completed the first job of this new year. We will be back in 2 weeks' time to play a game called To Catch a Spy, which will further dig into the Metamorphosis mythology. As a group of the Horde attempt to figure out who in Circle Creek is actually the Metamorphosis agent, because they know that there is one, they just don't know who it is. So join us for that. In the meantime,
that cracks me up. It's like, oh, Metamorphosis, they're real dangerous. Let's send a level 1 detective.
I mean, that is possible.
I love how ridiculous role playing games are.
It's so good. So yes, join us for that. And in the meantime, if you're not on our Discord, come and hang on our Discord. If you are a subscriber on Twitch, you get to see all the RP that is happening in the Discord. It's been quiet, but I imagine it's going to start picking up again. Yeah, wherever you are, whatever you're doing, have a beautiful time zone. Adios.
Tschüss.